Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I have to give all praise and infinite glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahshai, by Hashem HaKadosh, Yahweh, being the true one that calls God, by Hashem in the name of Yahshai, being the true Lord and Savior, the one that calls Jesus, the HaKadosh, being the Holy Spirit. Double knots apostle, know there's a great millstone that rule around that with the double honors. And peace and blessings to y'all for elect out there, pushing the work of the Lord in true faith, sincerity, and promoting your bodies as a living sacrifice. Shalom with all as well. So today's edification and exhortation in this lesson, we've been basically going over how there's ultimately a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything, you know. And basically I got inspiration to do this lesson, you know, from a situation that happened, you know, involving another Israelite group. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're called the WFI, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically, there's to be exact, it was WFI Chicago. You know, and basically, they recently got attacked by Palestinians, man, because they chose to interrupt a Palestinian protest, man, because you know what's going on in Palestine, you know, and all that, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people of Palestine are out here protesting, man, because they're vexed, you know, by what's going on, you know. So you got these Jakes, man, you know, WFI Chicago, they literally go to the Palestinian, you know, protests and start prophesying, man, which is a big no-no, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what sense does it make, man, you know, for you to go protest somewhere, you know what I'm saying, where someone else is already protesting, you know, someone else is already prophesying, you know what I'm saying? You know? And second of all, man, if you're a man of wisdom, you know what I'm saying, you will know to be at the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Because that can potentially save you from getting hurt, you know, physically hurt, emotionally hurt, or what, any type of pain that can be inflicted upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and the Palestinians, man, were already, you know, furious, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they were in that mode, you know, to protest. You know what I'm saying? So if they're already angry, man, you know what I'm saying, don't you think they're gonna be even more, you know, angry when they hear, you know, the prophets, you know, the prophecies, man, you know, of the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, them Jakes probably was saying, oh, you're going into slavery, you know what I'm saying, cussing out Jakes, you know, cussing out heathens. So you don't expect the heathens to get mad, man? You know what I'm saying? You know? You don't think the heathens are going to get mad? You know what I'm saying? And it literally said in the scriptures, why do the heathens rage, man? You know what I'm saying? So the heathens are already mad, man. So if you out here interrupting their protests, you know what I'm saying? You know, you expect them not to get mad, man. You know what I'm saying? And they ultimately attacked, you know, WFI Chicago, man, a fellow Israelite group, man. But WFI, man, has been going off lately, man. You know, bugging out to the point that they've been calling, you know, Great Millstone, you know, wicked niggas, man. You know, a camp of wicked niggas, you know, which is going off because, you know, out of all the Israelite groups, man, you know, Great Millstone is really like the only camp. Great Millstone and those affiliated with Great Millstone is the only camp really, you know, pushing out the 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? The raw and uncut truth. You know what I'm saying? Not just picking and choosing what to say. You know, which is what a lot of these other Israelite groups do. You know what I'm saying? They create their own doctrines, you know what I'm saying, to feed their own bellies. You know? But now let's get into the scriptures, man. Because as a man of wisdom, we have to decipher when to do something, man. And the scriptures literally have a guide for us for what to do in certain situations, man, and how to carry ourselves. But now let's get into the scriptures. I'm not rambling. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. This book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting at the first verse. And it reads, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." You know what I'm saying? So there's a season for everything, man. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck that is which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you profit from ultimately just knowing that there's a time and place for everything? You are ultimately in a state that where you really just can't be really affected, negatively, because if you already know, what to do in a certain situation, then you're ultimately going to prevent yourself from, being around, all the negative things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what just comes with just being a man of the Lord, man. If you're really a man of the Lord, you're going to have the spirit of discernment to know not to do certain things. And ultimately, the scriptures literally tell us, how we're supposed to, conduct ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? So there's a time and place for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be out here, man, trying to prophesy the word, at Walmart, man. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be at fucking, McDonald's and you telling Esau, to go into slavery. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be at fucking, Hooters and you telling these women, man, that you gonna get graped in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You don't say shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. Especially you all with your women in public, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at a meeting, a professional meeting, and then you touching all over your woman, man. That shows you got no self-control. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to know that there's a time and place for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a damn Mike Epps concert, Mike Epps show, a fucking Dave Chappelle, you shouldn't be out here serious, man, looking like a damn Terminator, man. You should be obviously there laughing because that's a time to laugh, man. So you get the point, man. There's a time and place for everything, And also, especially in these times, man, these dangerous times where we don't have power yet, you know what I'm saying, to ultimately protect ourselves, that physical power. Obviously, the spirit is protecting us, but we don't have that physical power yet. So we got to make sure we're what? You know what I'm saying? What did the Lord tell us to be? Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 16. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 16, and it reads, "Behold, I send you as sheep in the midst of wolves," man. So a sheep, compared to wolves, man, is a weaker, organism, man. You know what I'm saying? So the sheep has to move, peacefully out here. It has to move smart. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of wolves. So, imagine you're one little weak sheep and then a bunch of wolves are just surrounding you, man. You gotta be smart. You gotta be peaceful. You gotta just find the easiest way out, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a tough guy if there's a bunch of wolves around you. You know what I'm saying? So let's read that again. "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent, man. It says, be ye wise as serpents. So we're supposed to be circumspect out here. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have that wisdom. We're supposed to be wise as a serpent. You know, if you ever notice, snakes are often, deemed and compared, to knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Due to their subtlety. Because serpents, man, snakes, whatever you call them, man, are one of the smartest, if not the smartest organisms, besides humans, man, because, they're just so intelligent. They're very subtile, man, meaning that they know the steps, man. They're always 10 steps ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the situation before it happens. So that's how they're able to take down their prey, etc., and protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And continuing on, be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as doves, man. So it said the harmless as dove part, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been around a dove, or really just any type of little bird, if you try to go around it, man, or you try to go to it, it's gonna fly away, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna try to fight you or anything. Nah, it's gonna fly away. You know what I'm saying? So metaphorically speaking, that's how we gotta be, man. Obviously we can't literally fly, but that means we refrain, we restrain ourselves from that situation. We leave that situation. You know what I'm saying? We be the bigger person, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be harmless as doves, man. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be like Clark Kent. When Superman is in Clark Kent mode, man, he's not trying to fight anybody. He's not trying to be the tough guy, because he knows it's not a time and place for that, and he can't use his power. So that's the same thing with us, man. We got to make sure we keep our Clark Kent game strong. We got to be wise out here and ultimately harmless as doves, man. Man. So really, man, if you're ever in a situation, man, what I'm saying, that involves you, ultimately getting physical, you got to know that there's levels to it, man. Sometimes, man, if someone tries to get you mad, you don't gotta, Mike Tyson, weave uppercut them, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best to just walk away. You know what I'm saying? To just be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you're getting, like, physically hurt, like, really bad, obviously you should protect yourself, duh. But most of the time, man, it's not really worth it. Because the prophets of old experienced, physical, violence, man. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't, go out their way to try to, kill the people who abused them physically, put their hands on them. No, they didn't do that. They just simply just flee to another city, man. And that's what we're supposed to do, man. Because Yahweh Shai said, man, the people asked him, was like, oh, why don't you defend yourself? He was like, oh, if this was my kingdom, we would fight. But it's not our kingdom yet. We don't have that power yet, man. So we're supposed to stay in our lane, man. We're not here to be tough guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. So really, man, just be out here, moving with wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Be circumspect, man. We got to be circumspect out here, and just ultimately be the bigger person, man. If you're familiar with Apostle Paul, there was a point in time in the scriptures you read where there was people who wanted to kill Paul, and they said they wouldn't eat, so basically they would fast till they found Paul, man, till they captured Paul. And when Paul heard that, he fled. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, get his homies, get his friends, and try to jump those people one by one who wanted to kidnap him and capture him. No, he didn't do that. He simply fled, man. He didn't try to jump them or anything like that one by one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you just gotta move with wisdom. Yahweh Shai, man, could have easily called fire down from heaven. But nah, he went away, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and now let's go to the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 14. Tobit 4 and verse 14, and it reads, let not the wages of any man have wrought for thee tarry with thee, but give him it out of hand. For if thou serve God, he will also repay thee. Be circumspect, my son, in all things thou doest, and be wise in all conversation, man. So you gotta be circumspect, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be walking around with a chicken with no head, just doing anything and expecting no consequence. You always gotta be 10 steps ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be wise in all conversation. Talking to a heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? You at McDonald's, man. You at fucking Burger King. You at fucking the zoo. Shouldn't be out here trying to tell Jake, you know, Deuteronomy 24. I mean, unless the spirit really comes on you, and that's a rare occurrence. You know, the spirit really goes on you to go in depth with someone in a public area. But most of the time, man, you know, no, man, you shouldn't be trying to do that stuff, man. Trying to be a prophet at damn, Walmart or a damn Target, or you know, trying to be a prophet at damn fucking Usher's concert. You know what I'm saying? Or Beyonce's concert. You shouldn't be doing that shit, man. You know, man. Or you trying to go to the finals, man, or the Super Bowl and trying to prophesy the word, man. Like, come on, man. Like, be wise, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, Lord, notified to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, El Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. Be circumspect, man, and always remember there's a time and place for everything. You know? Shalom, blah, 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 death to America.